Hey there, Leo, and welcome back to Unicorn Tarot for your mid-month reading. This is going to be a reading for October 15th through the 31st. We're going to take a look at your past, present, and near future energies. Also, Leo, if this reading resonates and you'd like to book a personal or you want even more free readings, make sure to subscribe to my email list. All the info is below in the description box. You can find all that there. Okay, Leo, main energy for your reading this month is the Hermit. Bottom of the deck, you get the Seven of Cups. There is a little bit of emotional overwhelm going on for you this month, but I do see you kind of getting a grip on it because you're keeping it all internal. You're keeping it all to yourself. You're kind of just like, well, if I just keep this to myself, I can't get overwhelmed. I can't get confused because it's within me. It's kind of like, if you have a washing machine, but the washing machine is inside you, then it's not as difficult. It's not as loud. It's not as, you'll get what I'm saying in a second. The person that you're dealing with can be any sign. I don't see any specific signs except for Virgo, but I don't really feel like that's your person. It could be, but we'll see. In the recent past, you get the Two of Pentacles, the Fool, and the Ten of Pentacles. There's a lot of back and forth happening for you here in the recent past because you're showing me, I want to wipe the slate clean. I want to have a new beginning within this connection, which is a connection that you either have had in your life for a very long time or you see it going the distance. We'll see what this confusion is about. In the current situation, you get the Five of Wands, the Seven of Swords, and the Three of Cups. You're very, very, very conflicted. There's, like I said, a lot of back and forth, but it even intensifies in the current situation. So in the recent past, you're just kind of like, yes, no, maybe, maybe. In the current situation, you're like, okay, I'm going to do it. No, I'm not. Okay, it's way more intense. And again, it has to do with another energy, being with this person, spending time with this person, possibly even reconciling with this person. In the near future, you get the King of Cups, the Queen of Wands, and the Wheel of Fortune. You have a lot of love for this person. You're very drawn to this person. And I do see a very positive shift showing up for you, especially with the Wheel of Fortune here in the recent past, in the near future. We'll see what this is about. But definitely, there's almost like this tug of war, this push-pull happening internally for you in the recent past and the current situation. So let's clarify. We'll start off with the Hermit as the main energy for your reading. Hermit is clarified by the Six of Cups, the Eight of Wands, and the Ten of Cups. Wow, you're keeping this to yourself, ain't you? But you're talking to this person. So here's the thing. You view this person as a soul connection, okay? And this soul connection, this divine connection, makes you very, very, very happy. I don't feel like you guys are together, though, and I'll explain why. Because you're showing me I communicate with them, right? And it makes me happy, and I view them as a soul connection, but it's all internal to yourself. It's kind of like you're keeping this on the DL, on the hush-hush, right? You don't want somebody to know because you're showing me the Page of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Page of Pentacles here in the 3D world is like minimal energy. It's like almost breadcrumbs. But whatever breadcrumbs you're getting from this person or you're giving this person makes you so, so, so happy, which is letting me know that you're probably trying to keep this on the hush-hush. Like you don't want somebody else to know about this soul connection, about the communication, about how happy this person makes you. It's all very, very, very internal. Let's take a look at the Two of Pentacles in the recent past. Two of Pentacles is clarified by the Page of Wands, the Nine of Wands, and the Emperor. You're trying to get control over yourself. You're showing me, I'm toying around with this idea. I'm playing around with this idea, something that you want, and it has to do with another person. But what you're doing is you keep trying to resist it. So it's almost kind of like, I really want this cup of coffee. No, I'm not going to have this cup of coffee. But maybe I could just take a little sip. No, can't even have a sip, right? There's like a lot of confusion showing up for you. At the end of the day, the confusion is happening because you want something, you're not allowed to touch it, you're not allowed to talk to it, whatever it is, right? It's almost like forbidden fruit energy, where it's like, I want this, I really want this, but I can't do anything about it, I can't talk to it, I can't look at it. No. And that's really where the confusion stems from. You're basically fighting yourself here in the recent past. Let's take a look at the Fool in the recent past for you. The Fool is clarified by the Two of Pentacles, which you just got, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Nine of Pentacles. So remember how I said that there's confusion because you keep fighting yourself? It's not necessarily that you're fighting yourself. It's that you're showing me, I want to put my energy towards talking, interacting, hanging out with this person. You want to do something with this person, Okay. But in order for you to do that, you would have to essentially, I can tell y'all right now, this reading's not going to resonate for everybody. If this doesn't resonate for you, don't shoehorn it. Don't force it. I can tell you right now, this is not a reading for everybody. I feel like you're in a connection, but you may even be in two connections, or you're in a connection and you're coveting somebody else. And so it's kind of an energy of like, for me to be able to put my energy towards talking with this person, hanging out with them, whatever, right? This soul connection, I would have to be single. And I feel like right now you're not single. I feel like because you're showing me there's a level of risk involved. Like me pursuing this, me doing what I feel like I want to do, there's like a level of risk involved in it. And at least in the recent past, oh my gosh, these cards. Hold on. There we go. At least in the recent past, you're not ready to take that risk yet. You're toying with it. You're kind of like, maybe, maybe not. But no, you're not taking the leap of faith yet to be like, okay, I'm going to do what I want, even if it means I have to be single. Let's take a look at the 10 of Pentacles in the recent past here. Ten of Pentacles is clarified by the Hermit, which you got as the main energy for your reading, the 10 of Swords and the 2 of Swords. Even though this connection has been in your life for quite some time, or again, you see it being in your life for a very long time, and this person makes you so happy and talking to them makes you happy. And again, bottom of the deck, you get the Queen of Wands. You're very attracted to them. You're very drawn to them, almost a little too drawn to them. You're showing me like, maybe I should just end it. Maybe I should just literally not even entertain this forbidden fruit anymore. Just put an end to it. Just, stabby stab to death, and that's it. Like, I don't want this. Like, we shouldn't be wanting this. We shouldn't be playing around with this. Like, I should just put an end to this forbidden fruit. Now, again, you're showing me I'm toying around with this idea, but I don't know. Maybe yes, maybe no. What is this? Oh my gosh, if you guys want to share in the comments, please let me know. I am very, very, very intrigued. Let's take a look at the current situation, see what the 5 of Wands is all about. 5 of Wands is clarified by the Queen of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles. Your person might be an earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. So you're showing me I'm not doing much with them right now. Maybe you're not even talking to them. Maybe if you are talking, it's minimal, it's basic, it's nothing significant. And you're showing me like it's slow progress, but at least it's something. It's kind of an energy of like putting this on like a low simmer, but not turning the flame off entirely, right? So again, I don't feel like you're interacting with them, talking to them all day, every day, all of that, but you're definitely not letting them go. You're not releasing this. It's just kind of like, I'll keep this on like a low boil, but I'm not turning the flame off. I'm not giving up on this. Let's look at the 7 of Swords in the current situation. Seven of Swords is clarified by the Chariot, the Tower, and the Moon. Bottom of the deck, you get the 7 of Swords again. It's becoming harder and harder for you to resist this. You're almost kind of like drawn to this person, but you keep trying to suppress it. These are very intense energies, by the way. This is a minor arcana. All these are major arcanas, which is letting me know like the energy that you feel, the pull that you feel towards this person is very, 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 very strong. However, you also know, again, very much like the forbidden fruit, you touch this, all hell is going to break loose. Like you're going to have a hefty price to pay if you decide to pursue this, if you decide to talk to this person or interact with them or whatever. So what you're doing is you're essentially trying to like suppress it. You're showing me like, let me just pretend like it's not there. Let me pretend like I don't feel this. I don't think about them. I don't want this. Let's just turn down the heat completely. And let me just pretend like this person's not even a thing for me. Sometimes you're able to do that. Sometimes you're not. Again, it's that back and forth that I'm talking about. Let's take a look at the 3 of Cups in the current situation. Three of Cups is clarified by the 4 of Swords, the 8 of Cups, and the Knight of Wands. You just can't. You're playing with fire, Leo. I do have to say this. You're playing with fire. What you're doing is essentially you're trying to... It's like you're trying to touch the forbidden fruit without touching it, right? It's very much an energy of like, I can't... Okay. You know how you sometimes just really feel like you just want to do something, you want to eat something, touch something, I don't know. Let's pretend here, let me bring this cute little unicorn that I got. It's a 3D printed unicorn. If this is not the cutest thing you've seen, I don't know what is. Honestly, it's adorable. Anyways, this is the unicorn and I really want to touch this thing. I want to touch it. And I'm like, oh God, I can't resist. I can't resist. I can't resist. Okay. So what I do is I'll just be like, oh, not touching it, not touching it, not touching it. Okay. And then I pull back. And that's kind of like your way of interacting with this person without actually touching it. It's very much an energy of like, what I want to do is I want to grab this. Okay. But what I'm actually doing is I'm just kind of like, boop. And then you just move away. That's kind of what you're doing with this person. Okay. You're booping them from afar, whether that's through social media, whether that's energetically. You're circling and you just boop and then you disappear. And that's kind of to like let the pressure off and be like, okay, I didn't touch it. I mean, I kind of touched it, but I didn't really touch it. And I'm still good. It's like me maintaining a safe emotional distance while still interacting with this person somehow. And again, this could be liking something on their social media. This could be, sending them like a thumbs up, which is like an innocuous emoji. It's kind of like, who cares what a thumbs up is, right? My question to you, Leo, is why is this person forbidden fruit? Why? Why can't we touch them? Why can't we talk to them? Why? Let's take a look at the near future. I want to see what the King of Cups is. King of Cups is clarified by the King of Swords, 5 of Cups, 2 of Wands. There's definitely a lot of love here, but you're also showing me, look at the past. Look at the past. Look at what you made, like mistakes you made. Look at how things unfolded between you and this person. Don't make the same mistakes. Don't repeat history's mistakes, right? Again, the devil. You're like drawn to this person. It's literally like moth to a flame. Like you try to resist them. You try to not interact with them. You try to like not talk, hang out with them. You just can't. You're like addicted for lack of a better term. And you're showing me, but I interacted with them in the past and it ended really badly. So maybe let's not make the same mistakes we made in the past and let's not repeat history, the negative part of the history between you and this person. So you're showing me it's best to keep my distance, a safe distance, right? You're still kind of like booping them from afar, but it's best to keep my distance. Let's take a look at the Queen of Wands in the near future. Queen of Wands is clarified by the Judgment, the 6 of Wands, and the 4 of Cups. Yeah, you want them, Magician. You yearn for them, you want them, you desire them, but you're showing me like, in order for me to feel, it's not even feel, you're making the decision for like the betterment of myself and the other person and just for everybody involved. It's better to just, stay away. As unhappy as that makes you, as disappointed as that makes you because you don't want it, you're coming to the judgment and the realization of like, things are the way they are. It's best to leave it this way instead of like booping or poking the bear or anything like that. Let's take a look at the Wheel of Fortune in the near future. Wheel of Fortune is clarified by the Knight of Cups, 3 of Swords, and the Strength. Yeah, it doesn't go away though, does it? The desire, the yearning for this person doesn't go away. The love that you have for them doesn't go away. The desire to offer them your love and receive love from them doesn't go away. You're making the decision. You're able to really put a lid on your desires and be like, nope, this is what I need to be doing, right? Very in control of yourself, but it's hard. It's literally breaking your heart. Every time you miss them, every time you want them, every time you think about them, you're literally like, it's breaking your heart all over again. And that's what's difficult here for you. But you're not interacting with them at all. I can see that. There's very much like I'm maintaining my distance. You stay there, I stay here. It's better for everybody involved. Give me 2 more for what the universe wants you to keep in mind for this reading, Leo. From the universe, you get the 3 of Swords, the World, and the 6 of Cups. Yeah, you're heartbroken. You want this connection. You want this soul connection back. You're heartbroken that this connection is not in your life, and you're heartbroken that this connection ended. Ooh, that was intense. But Leo, that is what I have for you. I hope this reading helped. If it did, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll see you here on the next one.